Picture this, it's the year 2250. Your kitchen? Empty. No fruits, no bread, no sizzling pans. Instead, you reach for a single glowing pill, and that's your entire meal. No farms, no markets, no food as we know it. Is this the future of humanity, or the end of something sacred? Could real food, the taste of fresh strawberries, the warmth of a family dinner, actually go extinct? Stay with me, because this future is closer than you think. Today we're time traveling to the 23rd century to answer a wild question: will real food vanish forever? Scientists predict that by 2250, a single pill could replace every meal, every nutrient, every calorie, all in one dose. Is this a dream come true or a dystopian nightmare? We're diving into the science, the timeline, and what life might look like when food is just a memory. Hit that like button if you're ready for a mind-blowing ride, and let's jump in. The evolution of meal replacement pills. So, how do we get from avocado toast in 2025 to a world where a single pill is your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Let's break down the timeline and the tech. Back in 2025, meal replacements were already a thing. Think Soylent shakes or Huel powders. They were clunky, but they worked for busy people or biohackers. By 2050, the market exploded to $50 billion as climate change wrecked traditional farming. Droughts, floods, and soil depletion made food scarce, and liquid meals became a lifeline. Fast forward to 2100, and biotech companies cracked the code on nanoparticle nutrition. These are tiny capsules, smaller than a grain of rice, that deliver precise nutrients directly to your cells. Here's the science. These pills use synthetic biology to mimic natural nutrients. Proteins, carbs, fats, vitamins, everything is lab-grown, no plants or animals needed. Nanotechnology ensures your body absorbs it perfectly, and some pills even release flavors to trick your brain into tasting steak or mango. By 2150, trials showed these pills could sustain humans for years with no side effects. The breakthrough? Self-regulating nanobots in the pills that adjust nutrients based on your DNA, activity, even your mood. When will this go mainstream? Predicted full viability by 2100, with mass adoption by 2250. Why so long? It's not just tech, it's culture. People love food, and changing that takes generations. But by the 23rd century, with 12 billion people and collapsing ecosystems, pills won't be a choice, they'll be a necessity. Crazy, right? Imagine swallowing a pill that knows you better than you know yourself. Would you trust it? Drop a comment, pill or pizza, what's your pick? Now, let's tackle the big question: could real food actually disappear by 2250? I know, it sounds impossible. Food is life, culture, love. But the 23rd century might force our hand. Here's why. First, the planet is in trouble. By 2100, climate models predict global temperatures up by 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. That's catastrophic for agriculture. Wheat, rice, and corn, our staple crops, could see yields drop by 50%. The UN's 2075 report warned that traditional farming could collapse entirely by 2200 without massive intervention. Add in population growth, 12 billion by 2150, many living in megacities or space colonies, and there's just not enough land or water to feed everyone. Meal replacement pills solve this. They're made in labs, not fields. No soil, no irrigation, no pesticides. A single factory could produce enough pills to feed a city of 10 million, using 1% of the resources of traditional agriculture. By 2250, studies project that pill-based diets could cut food-related emissions by 95%. For a planet on life support, that's a game changer. But it's not just the environment. Economics plays a role. In 2250, growing real food could be a luxury. Vertical farms and lab-grown meat exist, but they're expensive. Think $100 for a single apple. Pills, on the other hand, could cost pennies per dose, subsidized by governments or corporations. Speaking of corporations, they're a big driver. Megacorp could dominate the food supply, pushing pills as the patriotic or ethical choice. And then there's society. By 2250, humans might live in post-scarcity colonies on Mars or orbital stations, where space is tight and farming is impossible. Pills are compact, shelf-stable for decades, and perfect for space travel. Even on Earth, urban life could be so fast-paced that cooking feels like a relic, like churning butter today. But here's the dark side. What do we lose? Family recipes, street food, the smell of fresh bread, gone. Food is identity. And a pill-based world could erase that. What's a food memory you'd fight to keep? Share it in the comments, I'm curious. Life in a pill-based world, pros, cons, controversies. So, what's life like in 2250 when pills replace meals? Is it a utopia or a sci-fi horror? Let's weigh the pros and cons. Pros. Efficiency. No cooking, no grocery runs. A pill takes 2 seconds to swallow, freeing up hours for work, play, or virtual reality. Health. Pills are tailored to your DNA, preventing deficiencies or obesity. Life expectancy in 2250 could hit 150, thanks to precision nutrition. Sustainability. No farms, no emissions. Pills could save Earth or make colonizing Mars viable. Cons. Joy. Food is sensory, emotional, social. A pill can't replace sharing a meal with friends. Some predict a rise in food nostalgia disorders, people craving tastes they've never known. Health risks. Long term? We don't know. In 2250, early adopters might face gut microbiome collapse or nutrient imbalances if nanobots glitch. Control. Who makes the pills? Manufacturers could have a monopoly, tweaking formulas to influence behavior or loyalty. Conspiracy theories about mind control pills are already trending in 2250's neural nets. The controversy is fierce. Underground movements, like the Real Food Rebellion, grow secret gardens and smuggle heirloom seeds. Their hashtag, Taste the Past, has billions of views on 23rd century platforms. Meanwhile, pill advocates call food is backward, arguing that pills free humanity from hunger and inequality. Governments are split, some ban real food to protect the planet, while others preserve it as cultural heritage. It's a war between progress and tradition. Which side are you on? Drop your take in the comments. So, will real food go extinct by 2250? The truth is, it's not black and white. Meal replacement pills could save humanity from starvation and climate collapse. By 2150, they'll be cheap, reliable, and everywhere. By 2250, they could feed billions in megacities and space colonies. But extinction? That depends on us. If we fight for food, its taste, its culture, its soul, it might survive, even as a luxury or rebellion. Timeline rationale. 2100 to 2150, viability based on current biotech trends, like synthetic biology, nanotechnology, meal replacement pills could be fully viable by 2100. Scaling production and overcoming cultural resistance takes another 50 years. 2250, widespread adoption by 2250, climate collapse, population growth, 12 billion, and space colonization make pills a necessity. Economic and corporate pressures cement their dominance. Beyond 2250, food could become a niche luxury or rebellion, like vinyl records today, preserved by enthusiasts or elites. Life after food. In a world where fields are dust and kitchens are museums, what happens when taste is just a memory? People find a way. Virtual reality taste simulators are the first escape. Neural headsets, wired to the brain, conjure banquets from thin air, crisp apples, sizzling steaks, or a warm croissant's buttery flake. For a few credits, you can dine like a king, your body slurping nutrient paste while your mind feasts. But it's not perfect. Some get hooked, lost in endless VR suppers until their real-world hunger for connection starves. Corporations know this, locking the best flavors, saffron, chocolate, behind paywalls only elites can afford. In darkened rooms, people chase ghosts of meals they'll never touch. Then there's the black market. Real food, smuggled, stolen, or secretly grown, commands prices higher than gold. A single pear might cost a month's wages, traded in shadowed alleys by dealers with knives and scanners. Underground farms, hidden in basements, sprout contraband carrots under stolen grow lights. 3D printed pork circulates, its texture a faint echo of the real thing. The risks are steep, patrols hunt growers. And betrayal is common. Yet the trade thrives. A grandmother trades her last heirloom for a smuggled loaf, its crust a rebellion against the grey sludge of survival. Food was never just fuel. It was memory, love, defiance. Can a headset replace a shared table? In the black market's flicker, a child bites an orange, juice dripping, and for a moment, the world feels whole again. What do you think 2250 will look like? Will we be popping pills in a gleaming utopia, or savoring real meals in defiance? Share your predictions below. If this glimpse into the future blew your mind, smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more time-traveling deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, and maybe savor your next meal.